Hello everybody, it's Joe here and welcome back to OMSI 2. Today we are back on Bus Company Simulator and I am working for inside a gamers company, Simply Connect, and we are going to be driving a route today. Now I did start recording this video, we were driving the Route 24 and then I completely ballsed everything up, so I've cancelled that. Lost points, yeah, I've had a bit of a penalty, but we are going to be driving on Yorkshire. We're going to try again, and what tours have we got? So it's 10:07 in the AM. I think we're going to drive from Ashbury Market through to Charter Road Estate, 10:18 Route 17. There we go. We'll accept that, and now we'll go find a bus. Now, please do excuse the character, as I said in the live stream. That's me assuming that that I did the live stream because I'm recording this before the live stream was meant to take place. But yeah, do excuse the character. You'd be absolutely mortified if you were stood waiting for a bus to turn up, and when it did turn up, there was a chap in a camo tank top with a beanie hat and really baggy shorts on, wouldn't you? You'd be absolutely mortified. I don't even know if I'd get on the bus. Whatever happened to a shirt and tie? I don't know if you can customise all that in Bus Simulator. It just asked me to, or Bus Company Simulator, sorry. It just asked me to pick a character, and I've done with it. So the bus that we're going to be driving today is the two-door Eco-Life Euro 5, and I was the last person to drive it, sort of. We're going to be driving that yet, so I've not driven it yet, so I will need to pay a bill afterwards. We're going to have Eileen Z, and Ashbury Market stand 17. We've got the HOF file. I shall just... Inside a Gamer did always recommend that you just double check the HOF. We'll drive with collisions on because you get a 30% bonus. I want random events, so we'll have them. And of course, we do want it so that the screen will flash red if we get caught by a speed camera for obvious reasons. Yay! I do like the Bus Company Sim. It has really grown on me. I have had it ages, but it was starting to get to the point where Well, I didn't really enjoy playing it the first time because I wasn't playing it on multiplayer, but multiplayer is absolutely fantastic. I think, well, multiplayer can make any crap game brilliant, can't it? And to be fair, this is really good now that I've kind of had a bit of a tutorial in what I'm doing. So we just need to load OMSI, as I say, just as it happens. Just, yeah, straight away. Load up, come on, don't crash. Be good, please. Please work. That's what we want. As you can see on the left-hand side, you can see people joining and leaving, and it tells you what they're doing. It flashes up there if you get caught speeding. So not only do you have to pay the fine when you get back, but you do get the embarrassment of everyone else seeing that you've been caught speeding. I've been caught speeding a number of times, particularly when you end up late. Yorkshire Counties in particular is incredibly easy to end up late on. That's why, as much as I dislike the dual door buses, has it worked? Yay! The livery has actually worked this time. Right, let's get the bus fired up. We're gonna have maximum cold air. This we've got an aircon pod on, so the aircon should actually work. If we can have that. How do we turn that up? Like that, because this is obviously the driver's controls. So if you can keep it at 18 degrees. That'd be lovely. Brilliant. Yeah. So we've got an aircon pod, as I say. I'm hoping that that's going to work. The air is absolutely flat as I don't know what. Get the ticket machine booted up. I don't know how to control this destination, to be honest with you. It's probably in the manual, which I have not read. But everything I click on here doesn't seem to be functional. So what I'm going to do is I am just going to put it in myself. So we need Charter Road Estate. I don't know if I'm missing something here. Maybe I've just put the wrong HOF file in, but yeah, the destinations don't seem to be working on this. But the passengers get on, so that's all you need, really, isn't it? So, how long is it until we are due out, I wonder? Right, we need to actually... That's the bus that we're replacing, actually. Friday 04, Ashbury Market. Lovely. Lovely stuff. We've got the lights on. We need to log on to the ticketer. Not ticketer, of course. It's not a ticketer in this bus. 021. Yeah, and the pin is not that. It's 3, 9. We'll just cancel everything else because it doesn't really matter if you have that in or not. Right, let's... what's happened? Have I not put the damn thing in drive? It would appear not. We are driving with collisions on because I find that it makes it a lot more interesting. Gary the Gemini, repeatedly yells at me, but it's fine because you get the 30% bonus. It's all about that 30% bonus. And to be fair, generally, I'm a pretty decent driver on this. Pretty decent, not the best, just pretty decent. But yeah, Gary always tells me off. I'm like, Gary, don't shout at me. I'm just trying to live my life. Oh, child single, yeah, of course, my dear. £3.90 change, 50, 70, 90. Thank you. Lovely, lovely stuff. Right, well, there we go. We are, oh, do you know what? I'm absolutely having a photo of that. It's the first time I've managed to get this livery working, because normally, for some reason, it spawns me in a Stagecoach Lake District livery. So I'm going to have to send a picture to Insider Gamer, like, look, I'm driving your bus. I mean, I have to do this to earn money, because I have said... Oh, hang on, lights are on. Can't see. There we go. Yeah, I have said to him that I'm going to earn a load of money driving for his company, and then I'm going to start my own company, and we're going to run him off the road. We're going to... he will feel the wrath of Joe Ahead Group. I mean, let's face it, it's quite a while until that happens, but for now we're all friendly and nicey-nicey to each other. But oh, be warned, I am coming. I am coming. Coming for you. Oh, dear me. Right, do you know what? I think I might just skip ahead time, but you can't skip ahead time, so we'll have some funky effects, and when we come back, it'll all be we'll be ready for departure. Right, well, off we go. Full steam ahead. We're a little bit early, 0.3 minutes early, 0.2. But of course it means that we can plod round a little bit more. You know I love a good plod round this map. Well, just in OMSI in general, particularly when you're driving with collisions turned on. You don't want to be rushing, because then you take more risks, you make mistakes, you end up with a taxi crashed into the side of you. Which, yeah, voice of experience there. I've ended up with a numerous amount of cars on this game crashed into the side of me. Which, do you know what, it is really annoying when you're trying to drive well and you end up with people crashing into you. It is, there's nothing more disheartening, I don't think, than when you're actually trying to be good at the game. Hang on, just make sure we don't clout our curb, because they all get annoyed when you do that. Are you for this bus, sir? Yes, you are. Right, well, we'll let you on then. Hello. Adult single. Of course, what you want is 650, 70, 80. Lovely. What you want is a good amount of people on board, which you can then perform a ticket inspection with. Now, I think we'll wait until after Ashbury High Street. Now, another reason that I have plumped for the dual door Eclipse, despite the fact that I do not like dual door buses in general. I think they scare me. They remind me of London. They've been the country bumpkin that I am. I much prefer just a single door operation. But yeah, nevertheless, we're using this today. Now, yeah, the reason that I plumped for the dual door is the timings on Yorkshire are quite tight, and it just makes for faster boarding and alighting. Having it this way, people can start getting on straight away, and I've just found that you're not having to rush as much. It's a lot easier for Yorkshire to have dual door, which is quite ironic given that there aren't dual door buses in Yorkshire in regular service. You know, obviously there'll be a couple. I think that maybe York Pullman have a couple like that, but you know what I mean. Most of the buses operated by First, Arriva, Stagecoach, all single door. So yeah, it does bother me having dual door in Yorkshire, but do you know what? If it makes life easier, I'm all for it. Right, off we go. You can't see the minimap. That is very much on my other monitor. But when you beep at people, when you see other people on the minimap, other drivers, other real-life people, and you give them a beep, they can see that you beeped at them. So it's always nice to say hello to people, isn't it? It's a shame that it doesn't actually have the functionality where you can see the other drivers, because do you know what? That would just be the icing on the cake for this game. I don't know if that's ever coming. I'd love to say that the developers were working on that. It'd be ace, wouldn't it, if you could actually see that, you know, other people on your map. But I don't even know if OMSI supports such a thing, you know. I don't even know if you could mod that. I wouldn't know where to begin. So yeah, I'd love to be able to tell you that that was coming, but quite frankly, I don't know if we'll ever see that in OMSI. Oh, wouldn't it be brilliant? The best bus simulator with multiplayer, that would be absolutely hellfire. I do need to see how to change your little icon on the minimap, because other people seem to have like personalised things, and I would like to know how to do that. I don't know what mine is on the minimap. Perhaps you would be so kind as to tell me what my little icon is on the minimap, if you ever do happen to see me driving for Insider Gamers Company. It's great because there's so many maps on that Simply Connect operate over, and there's so many maps that Bus Company Simulator supports. It's absolutely great to you know, you forget how many maps that there actually are for OMSI, and there's absolutely flipping loads. Not as many UK ones, obviously, but even so, UK maps, we've got a damn sight more than we did a few years ago. I mean, it's Bus Company Simulator pretty much that's brought me back to Yorkshire Counties. I'd stopped driving Yorkshire. But do you know what? I've quite got back into it. I'm really enjoying myself. Oh, nobody getting off. That's fine. Make sure we're doing 30. I mean, we've got 19 people on board. I reckon that a ticket inspection, and we'll see how many's waiting at Ashbury Drive. Ah, right. We'll wait until we're stopped, because like I say, you'll see you can actually only do a ticket check every 15 minutes. You can't do one every stop. Please don't a lot get off. Oh, hang on. What do you want, my dear? £3.50. Good job you bought that ticket, my love, because there's about to be a ticket inspection taking place. £4.50. Yeah, lovely. Not got to be too slow on the old ticket selling, because otherwise the passengers will yell at you. Oh, there we go. Eileen Zulu is performing a ticket inspection. That's good. Right, there we go. Oh, we've called a fare dodger. 60 euros, but we'll say £60 because we are in the United Kingdom. 60 quid, that's good. And of course you do get a slice of that commission. You do get a commission. Oh, 2 fare dodgers, 120 quid. So yeah, it's really, really good if you can snaffle a ticket inspector to have a ticket inspector and perform ticket inspections as and when. Do it as often as you can, to be honest with you, but again, sometimes, am I going? You're not going to hit me. Always get a little bit sceptical with the AI traffic on this. 4 fare dodgers, 240 quid, that is ace. Oh, brilliant. You go sit yourself down, Eileen. You've done a good job there, madam. Yeah, if you can get hold of a ticket inspector, make sure that you do. Now, I don't know if Insider Gamer actually has to, because I've never owned my own company on Bus Company Sim. I don't know if he has to employ these. I don't know. I'm assuming you can only have so many of them. It would be great if every bus driver on the map could have their own revenue protection, because it brings in so much money. Now that is a Bus Company premium feature. If you are not a premium member for the £4.99 a month, which it charges you, you can. Oh, is it €4.99 a month? I can't remember. It's some pennies a month, some pounds and some pennies a month. If you're not a premium member, they'll just randomly turn up at your bus. You can't ask them to, you can't control them, you can't tell them what to do, when to do it, but they will just randomly turn up at your bus still. They'll be like, oh, hi, I'm here to do a ticket check. Oh, okay, crack on, which is good. But again, yeah, if you have the premium Bus Company Sim features, then you can use that as an option. And I recommend you do it, because like I say, you make an absolute killing by doing that. Going past Olive Grove depot back there. Kenneth Mannering, they don't like it up 'em. Oh, child return. 5, 6, 7, 8. Thank you. I think it goes against you if you give them too many coins, which is a little bit annoying in the Masterswitch buses because they don't have £2 coins. Yeah, I think you get marked down. So like that child gave me an £8 note. No, it didn't. It gave me a £10 note for a £2 fare. Now, ordinarily, I would just give them eight £1 coins back, and then they'd moan that I've given them too many coins, but I don't want to do that because they will actually get cross, and I will lose points as a result. So I'm actually trying to be really, really professional. Not that I don't try and be professional in my normal OMSI videos, because I'd like to think that I do fairly well as a bus driver on OMSI. But yeah, we really need to try not to annoy the passengers on this because, again, it will affect our total score. And yeah, if you have a bad drive on this, you're just like, oh, you know, because it stays with you. OMSI, before, if you had a bad drive, it just didn't matter. You just closed the sim, and the next drive you did was a whole new drive. But sadly, that is absolutely not the case on this. Do you know what? I think we'll pop a bit of fanage on. Nobody coming, that's good. Oh, Eileen, I know you want to take your 15-minute break, love, but there's quite a few passengers on board. You know, if you could, I imagine that before we get to Ingleborough Seafront, that will probably be the best time because the buses will be nice and busy then. Then it dies off as we go up to Charter Road Estate. I mean, to be fair, we've got 30 passengers on board. The dual door version, oh, hang on, that's a curb. The dual door version of this bus can't hold as many passengers. I think you can hold 72 on the single door variant, because obviously there's more seats. Right, so we're going down to Ferndale Parkway. Is that a station, do you think? Is that a railway station? Quite narrow, so we... ooh, come on. It's alright, we can fit through. No worries at all. Oh, it's a shame all this lot aren't getting on. I mean, a couple of them are, but it's a shame they're not all getting on. Oh, look at that. Look at the efficiency. Oh, hang on, you want a weekly ticket. Rightio, sir. Straight away. Look at all that rubbish. What's that? Oh, I don't believe it. £2.20. 5, 6, 7, 50, 70, 80. Thank you. Right, 3 minutes early, which is absolutely brilliant. Although I think, seeing as we're tucked in here, away from the main road, I think that we are going to wait some time here. Right, well, off we go. Typically, we've just missed the lights, as per usual. But yeah, I think 0.3 minutes is an acceptable time to leave early. I think if you look in the mirror, we do actually have an express bus behind us. Let's have a look. That's I've not changed the AI list on this, so it's still all Yorkshire Terrier. I was considering changing the liveries so that it's all Simply Connect. But do you know what? To be perfectly honest with you, I just can't be bothered. The long and short of it is, I'm sure that I might do eventually. When I do eventually start my own company, I will change the AI list on maps so that we can, if you do drive for Joe Ahead Group, when it eventually comes to fruition, then you will be able to use the AI list for more realism. Yeah, brilliant. Who doesn't love a good mod? Just having a look, the fuel is of course running down now. If you do have or if you do finish with any less than 50% fuel in the vehicle, the code of conduct at Simply Connect is that you refuel it yourself, which makes sense really, doesn't it? But yeah, touch wood, I've not had to do that just yet. Oh, we need to change into the other lane, just double check nobody's overtaking. Just in time for some nice shiny green traffic lights there. I'm hoping that they... oh yeah, it's a filter lane, that's good. Five minutes now until Eileen Zulu can perform another ticket check. She's just eating her sarnies. Like, come on, Eileen. Oh no, that wasn't what I meant to say. Oh, that was a terrible pun, which was completely not meant to happen. Oh, do you know what? I'm just gonna leave now. Oh, a little bit of lag there while it's loading. Old Depot Road. Have we not been down here already? Oh no, that's the old common depot. Can leave it quite wide here. I mean, we can do, can't we? There we go. Make sure not to clout that back wheel, because the passengers get cross. You upset, disrupt passenger comfort when you clamp your back wheel on the curb. Now then, dear, where are we off to? Single ticket? No bother at all. 1, 2, 50, 70, 80. Thank you. Oh, he's actually going in for the overtake. OMSI traffic doesn't often do that, but I imagine it's scripted so that they will overtake you, and that's it. We're absolutely going for it. We're going for it. Got to be careful though when you go through those lights if you go through on a yellow, because the traffic obviously doesn't take into account that, you know, it's not like they're looking at... Oh, hang on, he nearly got run over then. It's not like they're looking at you, so they'll just set off and smash headlong into you, you know, which is not brilliant when you're driving with collisions on. Obviously when you're driving with collisions off, it doesn't matter, does it? Because you can just say, oh, well, just drive straight through you. But yeah, when you're driving with collisions on, you don't really... It's not ideal when someone smashes headlong into you. Right, off we go. Ingleborough Football Club, so we're not far from Ingleborough now. So actually I want to be easing off and driving quite slowly. And the reason I say this is, of course, because we need Eileen Zulu to do another ticket check before we get to Ingleborough Town Centre. And of course the best way to ease off and drive slowly is to put your foot to the floor and drive as quick as you can, which is what I seem to be continuing to do. Well, there's not many getting off at the football club. I hope there's no match on. Two minutes more. Oh, Eileen, come on. Get yourself ready, lass. I need another ticket check performing. If we could get, I mean, look, 25 people on board. Could you imagine if we got 5 fare dodgers at 60 euros each, 60 quid each? That's 300. It's what we need. It's absolutely what we need. So if you could just hurry up, please. Come on, lass, you get on as well. Oh, she's not getting on. That's annoying. Right, well, we'll just carry on then. Of course, with us coming up here, we normally turn left after Mayo Road on quite a few routes, and that's not a good place. That's where there's a 20 mile an hour, and I keep getting flashed by speed cameras. If I'm going to get got by a speed camera, that is where I'm going to get got. So I'm quite glad that the Route 17 doesn't go up there. Having a moment. "50 seconds. Not many getting off there, that's fine. And we'll pick a few up at the leisure centre. Oh no, there's loads getting off. That's not what we want. You watch, I'm going to click this now and I bet loads of people are going to get on in town. But you see, on this normally people get off. There we go. Eileen Zulu is performing her ticket inspection. Oh, she's caught a fare dodger. That's 60 quid in the bank. Probably why someone's pressed the bell. They've seen Eileen Zulu get up from her seat and go down checking tickets. They're, oh, hang on, I'm getting off at the next stop. I ain't getting caught. Oh, 2 fare dodgers caught. Brilliant. 3 fare dodgers caught. Even better. Oh, it's just getting better and better, isn't it? Tram going across. Hello to you. Let's make that 5, Eileen. 4 fare dodgers caught. 240 euros in the bank. Let's get to 5. Sorry, I should really be looking at where I'm driving. Ah, ticket inspection complete, but 4 fare dodgers, that is ace. Well, it's not ace that we've got fare dodgers, but it's ace that we caught them. Although, to be fair, when I started performing the ticket check, we had more people on, so I think that's about as many as we're going to get on this run. It's quite a quiet run, isn't it, really? This is where we get 300 people all waiting for the bus at the next stop. Omnidecker coming soon. Keep seeing that. The teasers, don't they, at Studio Noki. Right. 50p change, my love. I'm hoping when the time comes around they might sling me a cheeky little beta for a bit of early access. I'm hoping. I can't remember if I've asked or not, to be honest with you, but it'd be absolutely great. You know, if you're watching, you know, we love a good early access beta on this channel. No tram coming, that's good. Right, we'll just fly out because we know that 17 isn't going to come down the tram route, of course, with it being a bus. Okay, we'll open both sets of doors. Yeah, you can get off there if you want, love. Speed up the alighting process. Yeah, I think we've got as many on as we're going to get, aren't we? So yeah, ticket inspections, absolutely brilliant. We've done well today. We've made, I think we've made over 500 quid, have we? No, nearly. I think we've nearly made 500 quid, but that is absolutely excellent because, of course, that all goes in my pot. And now we wait. The good thing is, however, is that I know that Yorkshire Counties isn't broken. For all the little things that we moan about Yorkshire for its ridiculously tight timetables, which in some cases are completely unachievable, it is a very functional map. I think the AI sometimes, like the priorities, like who gives way to who, needs to be sorted. There's a couple of junctions where you just like, you're just driving along and they pull out of the side road straight into the side of you. You're just like, hang on, pretty sure it's my right of way, given I'm on the main road. Right, there we go. Now then, child. Oh, you don't need a ticket. Okay. Almost disappointing. When it's actually, when it all goes towards your total amount of money made, you actually want to sell tickets. Before in OMSI, I was like, oh, please don't ask to buy a ticket. Just scan your card and get on. Whereas now that you're actually taking the money home, you're just like, oh, come on, buy a ticket. Buy tickets, please. We're not pulling across in front of him because I don't trust that taxi driver. Too many times have I had cars embedded in the side of my bus. On OMSI, of course, not in real life. Give him a little wave as we go the other way. There's not many people on today at this moment in time. We've not seen a lot of people on the minimap going the other way. I think that's probably due to the fact that it is a Tuesday at lunchtime, so there's probably a lot of the people that will play this are obviously probably kids or people at work, for instance, you know, and I imagine that they're not home yet because obviously it's not an evening, so yeah. I know the clock says 10:44. For some reason, Bus Company Sim is always 2 hours behind. Or 1 hour behind, depending on whether the clocks have gone forward or not, of course. Wrong way. I always nearly go down that road, for goodness sake. Always nearly go down that road. Every single time on the Route 17. Nobody needs to get off, but I am just very conscious of the fact that I am more than 2 minutes early, and that will count against me if there we go, we'll just set off at a nice reduced speed, at 20 miles an hour, just a nice relaxed. I mean, yeah, 2 minutes early now. We don't want to be early. Hopefully someone will get off at the next stop. .3 minutes early, for goodness sake. Didn't I say something about the timetables being ridiculously unachievable? I mean, this is just ridiculous. I like how the repaint is done as such so that it looks like it used to have a reg plate there and it's been moved up there. That's really nice because some of them are like that in real life, and I think that's quite tasteful. Let's have another little photo. Ah, beautiful. Problem with playing Bus Company Sim is you don't get as many nice photos because you've got all this clutter going around on the menu. Right, off we go. Oh no, shut your doors first, then you can go. Right, over we go. Charter Road Estate, that is where we finished today. Let's have a quick look at scores. Turn the engine off, there we go. Oh. Menu and terminate tour. Let's see how we did. Bus stops served today, 20 odd. 22, stops on time 22, so we got 100% in the old punctuality section. Brilliant, no crashes. I'm sure that I'll get slandered on my passenger comfort, because I usually do. They'll slander my driving for something. To be fair, driving's above 50. Oh no, driving's not above 50%, but that'll do. That'll do. I'm sure it'll say I'm above average, so that's absolutely fine by me. Yeah, rating excellent. Brilliant. Well, nice wad of cash there. It is a little bit disheartening when you see you've earned that much and then the company takes so much, but then I guess when it's my company and I'm taking off people, I will feel a little bit different. Right, well, there we have it. That is all we have time for today. I do hope you have enjoyed this video. If you have, then please do make sure that you click the like button. And if you want to see more OMSI and Bus Company Simulator, please do click that subscribe button and hit the notification bell so you never miss out on any future episodes. Other than that, thanks so much for watching, as I say, and hopefully I shall see you all next time. Cheerio! Goodbye for now.